So this is Steve, and we're here today with Daniel Borgmann, who is running for the Allen Civil Division Court Judge. It's a non-partisan race, and we appreciate your time today, sir.
Okay.
And give you an opportunity here maybe to introduce yourself for those who don't know you.
My name is Daniel Borgmann. I usually go by Dan. I am sixth generation Allen County. One side of my family showed up in the 1830s and the other side showed up in the 1840s. I was born in Old Lutheran Hospital on Fairfield, as was my kids and my wife. Went to South Wayne, Harrison Hill, and Southside High School. I graduated in 1969, so I'll do the math for you. That makes me 63. I went from Southside to the Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and then I went from there to Ohio Northern University, where I got my law degree in 2.5 years, not because I was brilliant, but I needed to get out of school and earn some money and start making a living. The first job I had out of school was working for Judge Robert Myers, who was a judge in the Allen Superior Court. I worked as his law clerk for a year. That was a good job. And the best thing about that job was not necessarily just working for the judge, but it was getting to know the people inside the courthouse and understanding and appreciate how good a job they all do, and really the work they do, and sort of the unsung heroes that they are, that they're there every day. The judges, maybe you can take a view that they're at the top, but really the courthouse wouldn't work except for these people that work in the courthouse. After that, I went into private law practice, where I've been for over 35 years. My clients that most people would know about or something about, I started out being an attorney with People's Trust Bank. You have to be over a certain age to even remember People's Trust Bank. It's now Chase, but that's a lot of different changes in names between People's Trust and Chase. I did some work for the city of Fort Wayne. I did all the condemnation work that essentially resulted in Headwaters Park. I did some other work for the city in traffic and their engineering department. I was the attorney for the Board of Health for quite a while. I think I was one of the few attorneys in the state who was both a member of the Indiana Trial Lawyers Association, which is the people who sue, typically bring suit against people, and also the Indiana Defense Lawyers Association, which is the Association of Insurance Defense Counsel. I represented Brotherhood Mutual Insurance Company for a while and an American Ambassador. And the last one of any, I think, kind of interest was I was the attorney for Home Loan Bank before they got taken over by Old Kent Bank, which is now Fifth Third Bank. So I've had a variety of services that I provide for my clients, and most of my clients, really, other than the ones that are recognizable, have just been, people, average people off the street, normal people, what I call mom and pop corporations, small family corporations, and things of that nature. So I've had a lot of civil litigation experience, and that's one of the reasons I think I'm qualified. Going beyond that, another reason I think I'm qualified is there's a peer review situation that where attorneys basically rate other attorneys, and the main one is Martindale-Hubbell. I've been rated as an AV attorney for Martindale-Hubbell for as long as I can remember, easily 20 years. It's the top rating that you can get on that national rating system. I typically every year show up as best attorney in Indiana, best attorney in Fort Wayne. Those are sometimes popularity contests, I admit, but nevertheless, it's at least some of my peers telling you that I'm doing a pretty good job, the people I work with day to day. The one thing that I think distinguishes me from the other two candidates, as far as the background goes, is I have done I'm very close to now, 1,700 mediations. And that is essentially, if you think about it, and I do a mediation about every other day, what that really means, at least from my vantage point, is that every other day for the last roughly 14 years, one judge and two attorneys in this community have picked me to handle their toughest cases, to attempt to bring some type of resolution to those cases. And I don't think I get picked unless they thought I was doing a pretty good job. So I know that that's something the other two candidates can't say, because really there's only about 3 other attorneys in all of northeastern Indiana that can say that. So trying to resolve disputes in a amicable fashion is an interesting job. But be that as it may, that's sort of my background.